So in the previous video, we created some stylings using inline CSS. There are a couple of problems with this though. First is our styling is all mixed up inside our content, which makes it not very nice to read and difficult to maintain. Also, our stylings are linked to a specific paragraph tag. So if I wanted to change all of my paragraph tags to a certain font or color or size, I'd have to add this style attribute to all of them, which is messy. So for that reason, I wouldn't recommend using inline CSS, except in very specific circumstances. So the solution then is internal CSS. And this is what we saw in the example.com HTML. So we create some internal CSS by creating a style tag inside the head. We can actually put it anywhere in the HTML, but inside the head section is the traditional place to put it. We then set up a type for our style, and the type is text/CSS. So that then tells the browser that this is some style commands will then be applied to the rest of the document. So let's get rid of all the styles that we have and see how we can apply some styles from here to our code in the body. So just to reset everything, we're now at the start with no style. So if I want to apply, let's say, the color red to this paragraph tag, then what I would do is I would start with a P to say that I wanted to apply this style to all the P tags in the document, and then some curly brackets, add a bit of spacing, and then whatever style I wanted. So I want color, and then you can see we've even got a nice selection of colors here. Beautiful. But I'm going to keep it simple and go for red. Let's have a look. There we go. So that's now applied the color red to that paragraph. So very quick challenge for you. Can you double this paragraph text in size as well as keeping it red? So make it twice as big using internal style sheets. Go for it. I hope you managed it. All we needed was something like font size and then 200%. Let's have a look. Oh no, something's gone wrong. I wonder if you did that. If you did and you realized that you lost all of your stylings, it was probably because you didn't put a semicolon at the end there. And so just like when we were having our inline CSS, we need to separate different styles with a semicolon in internal CSS as well. So now if we have a look, we've got it red and twice as big. Notice you don't need to put a semicolon on the end of the last one, but you can do if you like. I kind of like to because it makes everything uniform and the same. Definitely doesn't cause any problems. So the nice thing about this is that if we then create another paragraph tag, wow, I love internal CSS, something like that, then of course this styling will be applied to that one as well. So if you want to set all of your text to the same font, for example, you could do that very easily with a single instruction in your internal CSS at the top there. So final quick challenge for you. Can you change the CSS's cool header to being pink? Go for it. All right, hope you managed it. Very easy. So just H1 to tell our browser that we want to apply these stylings to all the H1 tags, and then color and pink. And an optional semicolon at the end there. Let's have a look. There it is. Fabulous. So this is internal CSS, and this is how we're going to be applying pretty much all of the CSS that we learn in this section. There is one more way to do it. That is to have all your styles in a separate file, which can be very useful, and I'm going to show you how to do that at the end of this section. What you might be wondering though is how you might apply styles in this way to some paragraph tags but not others. And that's what we're going to look at in the next video.